The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on it when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here.
As it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the
Philadelphia Eagles.
Seems like we're just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the third round. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. They work now on second and 9. Throwing Jones. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jones. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Wow, I got a miss. Come on, man.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanking him, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now Jones going to change it up here.
At the Broncos' 39-yard line.
Jones now operating from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. You look at this Bronco defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it easily moved into the top 5.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 19.
That's Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Cut 19. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw again.
Hey, good shit.
And did he get the feed down?
No, it did.
Touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Here's Milton now to throw. Complete to Johnston here. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after getting the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. The discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's Blue. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Oh, God.
So
everybody was saying shit.
Interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Hands it off out of the gun. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
First and 10 on the 21-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah.
That's down the field.
Get the ball off, man.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. The Eagle team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass charge.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage, trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into it and try and knock it loose.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll try and run for it. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got hold on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short mistakes.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
And Audible here to get a new look. Jones throwing on 4th down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's Jones. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try to do this himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, Jones. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Matthew Golden from 8 yards out. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 40-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Milton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To throw, it's Milton. That is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, Broncos.
Throwing is Milton. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw is Milton. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Now Jones, following a fumble recovery, he'll throw. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Milton. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Step up in the place and yo, I step correct. All in check, I got that
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
and that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Moore, the motion man right. Operating from the gun. Milton out right and brought in by Moore. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Moore, the motion man right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Again, he finds Moore. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Milton. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
In motion, the tight end. On 4th down, Milton. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Fighting his way through contact. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Point after, right down the middle, and it is 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Breaks through the contact. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pressure gets to him again.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're still coming after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Milton. He's got Watkins on the out route. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Milton. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.